And I'm also going to jump over. Got to jump over to YouTube. Give me a second. You know what I got to do. You know what I got to do. Give me a second. Wow, what a day. What a day. Let's have a look at YouTube. It's up there, just a second. I can't touch nothing. I touch anything now, it's going to be fatal, fatal, fatal. But welcome in again. USA taking on Bosnia Herzegovina. And I tell you, I'm excited about this match. Jonathan, how you doing, fella? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Leonardo, hello, hello, hello. Let's go Tax Dodgers. Beautiful. Well done, son. Well done, Tax Dodgers. Do you know what? This might surprise some of you guys. But when I was in Germany for like 10 years, I never paid a cent of tax. Not 1 cent. No. Never did. Weird, eh? The perks of being British overseas. Wow, I tell you. Milky Moo, hello friends. How you doing, fella? Leonardo Badaviera, bad day for Senegal. 2-0 up. 2-0 up. And they lose 3-2. 120 plus 5 penalty. Tielemans, 3-2. Belgium going through. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. I mean, I feel for Senegal. I really do. And I thought, hey, you know what? We're going to get an African team in the round of 16. Bada boom, bada bing. It's going to be good. And Belgium really haven't been doing it. But I tell you, you got to feel sorry. You have to feel sorry. You really do. Senegal, you didn't deserve that. You so did not deserve that. But let's tell you what. Let's take a look at something else. Earlier today, England taking on Congo. That didn't end too cleverly, did it either? Just getting through. Harry Kane, 2 late goals. Answers up. And Congo were looking good. England were looking sloppy. Disinterested. Clueless at times. Tuchel on the bench. You have to say, if Tuchel had lost that match, he's fired. Absolutely fired. They couldn't keep him on after that. The form for the English team has not been good, but they're into the next round, and it's odd. And here's the thing, odd. International football, club football, doesn't matter. When odd football gets you through to the next round, you can still bring up a level, or maybe 2. So they haven't hit peak yet, England. I'm looking at other teams that have hit peak. France, yeah. They look like they're right on peak right now. Are they peaking too early? Who's to say? Tonight, USA taking on Bosnia Herzegovina. I'm dressing neutral. I'm dressing down, per se, for this match. Why? Well, I'm interested in both teams. USA doing good so far. We'll show you I'll talk about the form more than show you, but the form coming in, different to what it is right now. Bosnia Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina. I've listened to what they've had to say. I've watched every match here at the World Cup. I watched matches prior to the World Cup. I saw them take out Wales systematically with amazing defending. And then they got the penalty shootout 1-1 to meet up with Italia in the final of the A route playoff from UEFA. Italy couldn't handle Bosnia Herzegovina. And Italy, I believe 14 in the world, couldn't handle Bosnia in the defence, couldn't get round it, only could get 1 goal in, and it was a tying goal, per se. And Bosnia keep coming back with that defence, keep themselves in the match. Heroic defending, last-ditch tackles, last-ditch blocks, great saves, near misses. All of that got them here. That they're in the round of 32 is an absolute amazing piece of football history because of one reason. Dinero, money, Geld. They don't have much. They are not as, put it this way, UEFA, FIFA, the governing bodies do not shovel money to Bosnia like they do to big nations. I guarantee you that is a fact. So they've come here on a shoestring budget. They went through the playoffs on a shoestring budget. They've done it absolutely amazing to get here. So what I say is this. It's highly unlikely that lightning bolt is going to strike 3 times the way it has already. But USA will be aware to that. They'll be very aware to that. That's the danger. If it goes long and you don't score USA, you're going to get pressure. The crowd will get restless. Coach will have to make some changes. Things won't be going good. Get the first goal before half-time, sail it down the road, nice easy sailing into the round of 16. If you don't score, don't panic. You got 120 minutes to get this done. But Bosnia Herzegovina have got really decent defending. Having said that, if they get scored on early, they won't cave. They won't cave. They'll still plug away and look for their free kick or their corner chance to get in the match. Because very often, Dzeko can score. But I think the US defence is going to be a little bit too smart to give him that space that he deserves. It's going to be a barn burner. It really is. It's going to be interesting. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you once more. I'm going to catch up with you guys. And yes, no tax while he's enduring. Jonathan Kane's so strong. Yes, he is, mate. He's so strong. The way he shifted across the penalty area, went past a couple of defenders, then rifled it in the net. Mate, honestly, that is Roy of the Rovers stuff. That is Roy of the Rovers stuff. Clutch player, North Americans call it. A clutch player. That's an absolute clutch player. Roy of the Rovers. He can do anything per se, but he saved England. He saved Tuchel, Milky Moo, and Harry Kane looking to Olympic diving competition. Milky won't let that go, that penalty. I tell you, there's both ways. You can say he poled himself over, for sure. But if you get touched and the moment's there, tell me one other national team player from one other nation that's not going to go for that. Secondly, there was contact there, but hey, that's the love of this channel. We can laugh at each other and disagree with each other on good terms and still remain friends. That's the best part about it. But yeah, Kane is so strong. Leonardo says, ready for the anthems. I tell you, 8 minutes to go. I'm going to bring it up here. Let's see what we've got. But USA is definitely the team that should be taking this tonight, no doubt about it. They don't need to be nervous. They're doing very well. I said they'd own the group, and they owned it outright. And I'm going on the Bosnian feed, to be quite frank with you. Yes, I'm going to be looking at the Bosnian feed. I better make sure it's not live. Look at that scene. Teams are coming out. A United States Soccer Federation. Bosnia's on the ball there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I tell you, I've been watching this Bosnian team for quite some time, doing that defending, the heroics, and it kind of saddened me when they took out Wales. I was surprised and a little bit saddened as well for Italy. But when you weigh it up, I was happy and ecstatic for these guys in blue, for what they did and how they got there. Absolutely brilliant. So the players and the whole world is circling around this dystopian ball of FIFA. So dystopian, isn't it? It's like Planet of the Apes sort of thing, when they're in that cave I talked about a couple of weeks ago. But a great scene. USA must be a seller. Get a ticket for that. I tell you what, you'd have some real tough times getting a ticket for that one, wouldn't you? If you didn't have a ticket before the match, good luck on getting one. They're ready. They are ready. Dzeko's ready. Kolasinac. Focused. Ready for war. Got to cut that out. Don't want someone's voiceover. Otherwise, we might get a little bit of an issue. But ears blocked for Shakira. Nice one, Leo. Nice one, nice one. Ready for the anthems. Ears blocked for Shakira. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Yes. Jonathan, Bosnia knocked out Wales and Italy. Both teams I support. If they if they kick out the USA too, I'm a beer heartbroken. I tell you, mate. I hope not, Jonathan. For your sake. I hope you wouldn't be heartbroken. Limpets, Lynn, how you doing, fella? The British not only invaded Ben's in downtown Atlanta, but now they are in force at the Braves game in the suburbs. Look at them go. Look at them go. They love their football. Oh, they do. They love the football. USA, let's give it some. Come on. There we go. Music from both sides. Respect to both teams here in the round of 32. We're going to have a startling match, I tell you. Steve, Senegal got to feel for them. Yeah, man. So sad, eh? So sad. So sad. Bosnia knocked out Wales, Italy. Both teams, don't worry, Jonathan. What will be, what will be. Que sera will be, my friend. But and Lynn Pitt's telling about the Blues. So the Browns. There goes 4 jets over. I hope there's nothing going to happen here. I hope it's peaceful. Oh, dear. What the... We've seen jets for at a football match. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Bosnia getting ready for war, man. I'll tell you what, they're going to be ready for it. The whole world is against Bosnia right now. The whole stadium is American pie, baby. Bosnia going up against it. They are on a mission. Coach Babarek and these players, they can measure the storm, wear the storm. They've been here a few times. They don't win many matches. They draw a lot. They draw a hell of a lot. But yes. Steve, Senegal, I agree with you, man. Got a feel for them. Stevie says as well, just a second, let me catch up. Have Bosnia got any chance here, Stevie? Ain't seen any of USA matches yet and only just come in. So sorry if you're already, give your thoughts on it. No worries, brother. I'll go through that right now. USA should be taking this one. If they can get an early goal or a goal in the first half, it will ramp up in the second half. Pochettino can then change and make the changes and rein the changes in the second half. USA is definitely the big favourite to win. Now, we also said that about Wales. We also said that about Italia, and they got the draw. Key factor is that you're going to be looking for the draw if you're Bosnia. You're not looking for the win straight out because you're not going to sustain that. What you can sustain is what you're the master of. They are the master of defending. They really are. And they're tough as nails. And they're going to poke you in the eye, kick you in the face, do whatever they have to do. I'm kidding you not. They're physical. They're fighting for their lives, Steve. They're going to give you everything in defense. And the blocks are just amazing. These guys block everything they can. So defensively, Bosnia's got to come in, keep the US off the board, take it long, go to extra time, and hopefully go for the penalty kicks. I think that's the tactic, the only tactic they've really got to win. Because you're not going to go toe-to-toe with the US. Not at all. If you do, then we'll have a high-scoring game, but it won't go in Bosnia's favour. That's a fact. So, USA should be winning it. Scoreline, if it's a tight one and a real nail-biter for US fans, it's probably a 1-0. Okay? That's gone all the way. Great defending, and the US have had no luck in the match. Give me a second with the tea time, babies. Oh, that is great. That is piping scaldy hot. Ooh. So the US need to get the early goal. Do that, you can add to it. You can add to it. Eventually, Bosnia's bubble is going to burst. The Better Business Bureau won't save them. No one else will. The bubble will burst eventually. Make sure it's the US tonight that burst Bosnia's bubble. BBB. That's what I'm saying. Scoreline. 2-0 is what I'm looking for. That's what it should be. That's the starting line. Like I say, if you get the early goal and you add to it and you're really flowing, you could maybe get a 3 in there somewhere. 4 would be outside the limit because really, like I say, Bosnia don't give much up. So there you go. That's a little quick in there. I hope that helps you out. Milky Moo's on the board here. The forward players know that if they can get their foot in between the ball and the defender, they stand a good chance of getting a penalty. So that's what they aim for. Yeah, great point. Great point. Absolutely. I'll go with that all day long. And that's the new age modern game, isn't it? Jump in front of your defender, which is straight up obstruction, and you get a free kick. Ball live. Bosnia with the ball. Big field. Play expansive football. They're going straight up. And it's out for the corner. out for the corner. So here we go. Matt Freese in net for the USA. Not Matt Turner. It's a different Matt, but it's Matt Freese. Also competent as a keeper. Won't have a problem. Milky Moo, with VAR, they know it was be looked at from different angles, so anything disputable is on the table. Yes. Look here. The same old bullshit with the referees. They're in there like a dirty shirt, yeah? It's getting to be a little bit of a pain in the ass watching these referees dive in the action. And that's FIFA. That's not refereeing. That's FIFA. It's too often and too precise for it to be natural. Corner coming in. Back post. Oh, I tell you, scary moment there for the US. Could have dropped. Early days. 1 minute in. Free kick coming up, referee. Advantage. There's no advantage there, referee. There's absolutely no advantage given there. You should have given the free kick. Horrendous refereeing. There was no advantage there for anybody. Should have gave the free kick. Vasily is in goal for Bosnia. Quite the hero over time. He will get something done, I tell you now. We have a Brazilian team on the field. Rafael Klaus is the referee. So Rafael, blame Rafa for all the bad decisions that you're going to see. Absolutely. Leonardo, I'm not being funny. I'm being honest. Ream down the line now. Long ball. Easy interception. All day long, Bosnia will eat the balls all day long. You go long with them, they'll eat that all day long. You go toe-to-toe with them, you go physical with them, they'll play with you all day long and it won't matter a damn. They will stick with you. They'll enjoy that, in fact. And if you keep doing the same things, setting up generic plays, they'll love that too. But it's individual forays. Someone breaking between the lines, dribbling between the lines, or going for it on themselves. Somebody who moves through the lines selfishly with a purpose to get a shot on net. That's one of the ways you're going to get past Bosnia. Just telling you. But if you do the generic plays, they will sit in the cradle all day long. They know exactly what to do. They're very well drilled. And they're not going to panic if you score one. They'll stick with the same system. They'll wait their chance. So it's up to the US to stimulate the match and throw more guys into the middle and not a whole crowd of guys in the back line. You don't need 3 guys in the back line. 2 guys at the back right now would be totally enough. Just saying. Assistant linesmen Danilo Manes, Brazil, and Rodrigo Figueiredo, also Brazil. And don't forget, drop a like, hit the subscribe, join the family anytime. And when we get back to league football, we'll be doing Wrexham, but we'll also be doing other matches too. Yes, we'll jump into the Major League Soccer, take some of the big games on, some of the European matches too. I'll be doing some watch-alongs for the European matches, so we're going to broaden. Shot coming in, nice play going for the corner. He won't save it. Corner ball, nice play, nice open running. Pulisic getting active. US fans hungry for a goal. For my money, I'd like this to be 0-0 or 1-1 at half-time. I want both teams to stay in the match for as long as possible because really, Bosnia's come a long way. They totally deserve to hang around in the World Cup for as long as they possibly can. And the USA, not being rude, you got to work for the win. You work for the win. Just like I said this morning when England went down 1-0 to Congo earlier today. I said, this is fantastic. And people were probably thinking, what the hell is Stevie thinking? Is he nuts? Has he lost his mind? Was he on the pop last night? But I was absolutely right. I said, no. I said, that goal will wake England's ass up. They're going to have to work now. It might take them a while to level it, but that's what they got to do. So now they have an agenda. They don't have to go and get the first goal. They got to level it. So there's more urgency in the play. Just like in this match here. If Bosnia were to get ahead in this match, the USA, just like England this morning against Congo, who eventually won 2-1. Congo lost 2-1 to England. Got the first goal of the game. And Harry Kane gets 2 massive goals to save England, save the coach, save the nation. Wow. If USA go down 1-0 to Bosnia, it'll be the same situation, and the US would have to work even harder. But it's team-building stuff. And once you come through a situation like that, it will add chemistry to your squad, not just your starting 11. It'll add chemistry to your squad because of all the subs coming in, and that's all the level that you went to. Corner coming in, USA. 5 minutes gone. Beautiful corner, beautiful corner. Oh, that was a gorgeous corner. Someone has to get on that. 2 guys down. Referee's going to blow it. He's blown it. The referee's a blower. Cheers. Got a cheeky fiver on Bosnia to either win or draw at a good price, but ain't that hopeful. Hey, I'll tell you what you're seeing now with the guy down, okay, this is Wales. This is Italy. This is exactly what they did. Every time there was something wrong, boom, they dropped. They soaked up the time. They killed your mojo. Football is all about flow. They didn't let Wales or Italy get any flow in the match. There were stoppages and little kind of cute time-wasting things, and they're smart at what they do. They're probably one of the best lower teams for defending out there. If they didn't have to move up the field and just stayed in the back line and don't spread out like they are, taking risks. Because for me, you put all the players on USA's half, you're taking a big risk because the USA will counter with speed and take you out. Bang. It's probably going to happen. So patience is a virtue, but patience for Bosnia will save their lives. When you're trying to unlock the US, you got 90 minutes and then you got 30 minutes. You got 2 hours to get it done. You don't have to do it in the first 10 minutes. And maybe that's the situation for Congo. Had they not scored in the 7th minute and woke up those 3 sleeping lions, if they'd have scored later, they may have got through. Just saying. Tea time. That is a gorgeous cup of tea. Holy, that is a gorgeous cup of tea. Demirovic in your picture there, number 10. I'll tell you what, was constantly a threat throughout the playoffs. It's constantly a threat throughout the match. If he's clear on goal, he'll be clinical. And obviously you've got Dzeko, Edin Dzeko, the elder statesman. Still playing at the high level at 40. Foul. Cheeky little foul there. Cheeky little foul. Referee could have a word. Should have had a word. But when you start letting that go, you're playing into Bosnia's hand. So let's see what happens here. But all eyes are on it. All eyes are on it. Milky Moon, no bloodbath at all break. Milky Moon. Ah, you're right, Stevie. I've been in my bonnet. Nice one. Ream with the ball, passing it over the side here. Changing the play from left to right. The generic play, like I say, Bosnia will eat that up all day. They love defending, I tell you. They love defending. Bang, in he goes. Kolasinac trying to break through. Coming up to 10 minutes. If you're from Bosnia, you're loving this. You're thinking, yeah, we're in this. Things are good. You're enjoying times. And it's happy times. It's good times. Just checking on a couple of stats here. But like I say, the US has got to keep that patience. Don't be impatient. You've got an hour and 20 in the first phase and 30 minutes in the second phase. You've got plenty of time to get that goal. Tillman a little bit on the outside there. Really doesn't stay with the ball too well. Bit of a push, but not enough to have taken him out. Just guiding him out of play. He has to hit the net tonight. Ball all the way through. Off to the side. Shot coming in. Saved by... Matt makes a save. So very lethargically getting back USA here. Bosnia taking advantage of him, winning the corner. Very active. I tell you what, Bosnia's doing quite well in the final third. They're more active in the final third than I've seen them in the first few matches. But he judges the offside to perfection. That's an elder statesman doing that. Dzeko judges the offside to perfection. The hold-up play. And that's what he's going to do for Bosnia all night long. He's going to be there for the hold-up play. to keep them up the pitch. Referee having another fit in the middle. Alaj Begovic with the corner. When the referee stops. Look at him, look at him, look at the referee. He's crying already. Crying already. We got an infant of a ref. I tell you, where do they get him? Where do they get him? Begovic now with the ball. Into the back post. And I tell you what, Fries has to do something. But why does he not catch it? All that extra drama, that could have gone in the mixer. Someone could have tapped it in. Why are you not catching it, Matt? Giving everybody heart attacks there, son. Spectacular. No, it's not spectacular goal kicking. It's crazy goalkeeping. Catch the ball, man. There's nobody on you. Surprisingly, Bosnia now dictating part of the play. They're very strong in the final third on goal when it's one on, but it takes them a long time to build a chance. It really does. They're strong in their own final third, moving the ball around. Strong in midfield, but normally it fades thin because they don't move as a team up front. Right now, I'm very surprised to see two groups of five pressing, one in the other half, or one in either half per se. You didn't see this high press in the matches against Wales or Italy as much as you're seeing now. So this is an interesting setting, but I think it could be the undoing of Bosnia. Take another look. Ball's coming in. He's got the flight of it. Well, he misjudges the flight of the ball. That's quite simple. He moves out and then gets caught by the flight of the ball. But even so, just pashing it out, you might be pushing it right into someone's feet or someone's head and it's back on you. Timmy Ream having a bit of a problem with that one. It's going all the way back to the keeper. The winner of this match goes ahead and will meet up with Belgium. And that match will be played in Seattle on July the 6th. So, just one more time, July the 6th, Belgium in Seattle. Whoever wins this match, that's your next opponent. It should be the US. It really should be the US. Let's be honest, it should be the US, but will it be? Let's figure that out. I'm going into the chat again. They missed an open goal, in fairness, 90% of the time. England are 2-0 down and probably out sliding doors. Hey, no one said they're going to win that trophy. No one said they're going to win that trophy. I still dispute that France, Spain, free kick coming up. I dispute that France and Spain probably two strongest teams in the tournament. I think capable of giving Argentina a big match if Argentina got to the final. If. And if they meet up, then I think Argentina's reign might be over. A little scoop ball in the middle. Must be something off the training ground. Coming back. He's onside. Cross comes in on the floor. And he scuffs the shot. He wanted more time on that. He should have done better. He should have done better. Bellingham has it on the toe. He scuffs the shot. He's onside with the cross coming in. No doubt about it. Miles onside. Cuts it back. Lovely cutback. Bellingham doesn't get anything. No joy on the purchase. Miss hits the ball. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to chip it. But no coconut. He's having a nice World Cup so far. He's quite happy with his game. So the USA happy with him. Switch things around here for a second. I'm going to move that over there. I'm going to move that over there. Everything's good up there. Perfect. We're in good shape. Watching the match with you. Chat's over there. I'm just moving things around. Using just one camera today. The big expansive camera. And should anything go wrong, I'll be calling it offside myself. Play it on. Dest. Running through. Nice idea. But again, this is Bosnia. This is what they do. And they're playing a top game so far. Throw in Bosnia. That should be a Bosnian throw-in. That should be a Bosnian throw-in. That's not correct call. But they won't cry about the throw-in, I'll tell you that. Pochettino, bad goalkeeper. That went in the back of the net, buddy. You parried that into the net, mate. That wasn't a save. Pocho cannot save. Jonathan, it's France's to lose, in my opinion. I think you're right. I agree with that. I said a week or two ago that I believe he's onside. Great challenge defensively. Another brilliant challenge going out for the throw and brilliant defending. I agree with you. I think France is the big number, but they're really peaking right now, yeah? They're really in top form. So, you got to say, that's good for them or bad for them. And I don't know why we need to see these horrible people from FIFA. Get them out of the way. Every time. Is this Gianni's freaking camera? I hate seeing that guy. Really, it turns me off. I don't need to see him. He's horrible. Doing a horrible job. But France, yeah. Steve's in agreement, Jonathan. France is to lose. Definitely. I think that's the phrase. France is to lose. Spain's big up against him. But it all depends. Again, onside down the line. In goes my man Weston. Ball into the box. Great save. Oh, unfortunately, Weston McKennie tearing into the box. Robbo just can't get it over. Nice play. Simple play. Ball down the line. But when you're coming into the box, you're going to get physical meetings. And they're arguing with each other why people weren't coming back sooner. Beautiful ball. Keeper gets a piece of it. And keeper gets nailed as well. Watch this nailing. Bang. Keeper gets nailed. He's still down. Happy Canada Day. Anybody in Canada? I think he needs a red card for that. I told you, that's a totally red card. That is such a red... I'm joking. I'm so joking. I'm kidding you guys. I'm kidding you. I'm having a laugh. I'm having a laugh. Happy Canada Day. The red card was for the red of Canada, not for the goalkeeper's injury or foul from Robinson. Not at all. Dzeko going over to the coach, having a good old chit-chat. Malic having a big conversation. Dzeko's having that massive talk with the coach right now. Keeper's getting warmed up. Do we see a replacement? It was quite a decent hit. He took the full brunt of the body coming through. Maybe there is a goalkeeper replacement. I think he looks okay. Tim Ream likewise having a chat with Pochettino, the American coach. He's fine. He looks okay. Gives him more incentive not to get scored on now. You know what I mean? But Anthony Robinson did nail him pretty good. But it happens. It happens. 20 minutes gone. Nothing's happened. Crowd looking for something to happen. But nothing's happened so far. Who's going to go home? It's win. Move on. Lose. Pack your bag. Get that bar of soap out of the shower. Don't leave it there. Get on the plane. Go home. You're done. Your flight is leaving. It is awaiting you. Who is it going to be for today? We've seen Senegal have to get on the plane, go home. And we've seen likewise African brothers, Congo, getting on the plane, going home. Is it to be the USA or is it to be Bosnia? You would say it's likely to be Bosnia. 20 minutes gone, still no action, 0-0 at the moment. USA looking down the right side, trying to get something done, but nothing's really opening up. Tic-tac-toe, Bosnia shifting beautifully over. Playing a 4-3-2, one up the top. Should be a goal kick, but it's probably a corner. Tillman winning that. Trying to usher the ball out is one thing, but I'm not a fan of ushering the ball out when you're this close to the line because it's still too far away in my opinion. And the hand on the ball, you have to be careful. I think just kick the ball out. Do the safe thing. It's a World Cup. You do not want to be guilty of making a bad mistake where that forward nicks the ball off your crosses and someone taps in. That's not good. Corner coming in. That's a corner. Knuckles on it by the keeper. He's fine. Goes for the throw-in. Back line of 5. Shaking out. King's Crown in the penalty area. Great togetherness down in the corner. Getting the ball out. Robbo's having a problem. Goes out of play. Tell you a player they should show a picture of, if he were there, is Landon Donovan. It'd be nice to see Landon in the frame. A big servant for the USA over the years. Maybe Alexei Lalas. Alexei, I'm not kidding you, years ago, used to come on my show. He guest appeared on my show many, many times. Great guy. Really great guy. So relaxed, so easygoing. Says what he likes. There is a filter there, but not much. Bellingham with the ball. Goes wide to the left wing. Open space. Robinson. Down low now. Ushered out, unfortunately, running out of space there. Pulisic doesn't have the body to match up and beat off the defender. He's famous for his feet, not his muscles, Mr. Pulisic. Water break. Okay, well, we all know what's happening now. Money for Gianni. Money for Gianni. Money for Gianni. There we go. Let's get some money down on the screen. There's Gianni's money. Gianni's money. Gianni, he's so poor. He needs some money. Poor Gianni. I tell you. We are so in love with these water breaks, are we not? Oh, yes, we bloody are. So looking at a couple of matches so far while I got your attention. Paraguay-France, July the 4th. I can't see Paraguay doing what they did in the first round over Germany. I can't see that again. That's penalties, 4-3 win over Germany. Germany didn't do enough in that match. I think France will be doing enough. They'll be knocking on the door relentlessly. They'll probably get in the range of 18 to 28 shots on the clock. Probably 8 to 10 on target, okay? And I'm looking for that match to be literally 3 to 4-0. It could be worse, but I'm saying France are going through, definitely going through to the quarterfinals, bar a miracle, okay? Canada, Morocco. I tell you, that's going to be interesting. Also, July the 1st. First match is in Philadelphia, sorry. Canada, Morocco is in Houston. It's going to be interesting. Houston. What awaits Canada in Houston? Morocco had a great game with Holland, coming through on the penalties after the 1-1 tie. Late goal. Issa Diop, I tell you, crazy. Crazy. Another game coming through. Brazil got Norway. Brazil's got Norway. You're thinking Brazil's in deep there with Norway. My take on that one, Norway's got some goal prowess. So does Brazil. It's up to whose defence is better. And what sticks in my mind in that match is that Norway's defence has to stand up. If they don't, Brazil might win that one. Just saying. England, Mexico in the Azteca. That one, I don't think that's something that England fans are looking forward to necessarily. I think that's a banana skin waiting to unfold. That's how I see that one. I really think that is a banana skin waiting to unfold. I think England will be fatigued in that match late in. Mexico playing at home. Home cooking, home everything, home beautiful everything. They won't have an issue with anything. Not with anything. So at the end of the day, England-Mexico, as the game starts off again, is going to be a very interesting situation. There's your little update on the matches so far. But it is going to be very interesting. Steve, FIFA just as corrupt as Trump. Money, 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 money. Yeah. Money, 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 money. T-money. I used to have a producer. And let's get Gianni's money out of the way. He's been fed enough. He's been fed enough. Like, cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Thank you. He's had enough money, Gianni. But money, money, money. Yes. FIFA breaks. Milky Moo. Absolutely. FIFA are rotten to the core. They don't give a fuck about people or supporters as anything other than a metric. Absolutely. We're all trash in their eyes. We're all suckers. We're all there to have money taken out of our pockets. Got to agree on France. They look unstoppable so far, says Steve. Colombia, very impressive against Portugal. Also looked really fluent and was surprised how strong they looked. Best 0-0 game I've seen. I have to agree on that one. I have to agree. But again, Colombia, nice style of football, but they've got to start getting it across the line. Free kick, heavy challenge, nothing given, as you see, ball down the line. 26 minutes in, bang, in he comes. You could see that coming in. You could see that coming in. And I tell you what, they want a card for that. He's saying he's jumped out of the way and it's not a foul. And he's hurt his knee coming down. Take a look on the video. When they play the replay, we'll see what happened. We'll see what happened if they replay it. A little bit of play acting, but you're right, Milky. FIFA are rotten to the core. They're evil people who have evil friends in evil places around the world. I think you know what I'm saying. We still await the first goal, 27-27 in the first half. USA's had all the ball. Weston McKennie knows where the ball needs to go. Great man with pressure in his mind. He knows where the pressure is, where the pressure stops with the ball. Boom, brilliant pass going all the way across the field. Pinpoint to Robinson. Great friend of his. I remember those two kicking it at Leeds United, having a great time. A little bit of biatch in there from Robinson and the two Bosnian players, but there's nothing in it. Handbags at 6 o'clock. It's funny how many people have been locked up for financial fraud, not indiscretions, fraud, that have worked for FIFA. If you go online and look, research that, you'll be astounded how many people have been locked up. There's a lot of money in FIFA. It's a big organisation. He might well just be onside there, cutting into the box. He's got to come inside. He's got to come inside. He's got to come inside. I tell you, that's a penalty. Wow. Referee not giving it? Is that without something? He doesn't fall on his own. He doesn't fall on his own. Interesting. I want a close look on that one. I want a close. Let's have a... Well, that's not close, is it? Thank you, FIFA, you shitheads. He's onside, no problem. Okay, now we get to see it. He fakes him and goes the other way. There is... No, I'm not giving it. He's embellished it. He's embellished it. That stride and then go down is unnatural. He embellished it. Fans roaring, USA, 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 going nuts in the crowd. They wanted the penalty, but nothing doing, says the referee. I've got to give credit to the call. It looked like it could have been, but the replay, which the referee doesn't have, proves that it wasn't. Bosnia starting getting the rub of the green, the roll of the dice, the luck. Dest accused of committing the foul. Not really much of a foul. Coming together, maybe, but please. Milky Moo. Without giving out any names, there was a big American jailed and in big trouble not long ago. Yeah. They have friends all over the world. FIFA does. Open. He's onside. He's onside. He's onside. He's onside. Shot in, and it's there. 1-0. There's the goal. He's offside? Or is he onside? Good on you. Good on you. He's looking like he's offside. He's looking like he's offside. That's got to be checked. That's definitely got to be checked. That should be checked. They can't just go for that. Got to bring VAR into play. He's on my screen right now. That's got to be checked. He is offside. He's just offside. He's just offside. He stretches it, that left boot. He's offside. Unfortunate, because it's a bloody brilliant finish. But VAR, can't dispute it, is correct on that one. Still 0-0. American fans rejoicing, but it's not going to count. USA feel aggrieved, but it's correctly rubbed out. VAR has done its job. Still 0-0. Waiting for the first goal to come, but it was nearly there. It was nearly there. Interesting game, though. I'm like, where did that go? I'm looking at the chat page. It just disappeared. I'm like, what are you doing over there? Get over here. Chris Cabling says, should be penalised for diving. Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon so. Referee's calling another foul again. I tell you what, they're getting the rub of the green. Milky Moo looked very similar to high jump Harry earlier. Oh my God, Milky. He's off by a foot. I do say, if he hasn't stretched out, we know it's offside. The decision was already given. What are they showing us again for? Like, hello? Hello? It's already happened. Show us something from the game. Show us something from the crowd. Get on the fans. Show people in the crowd. We don't need to see the replays that we've seen before. A little bit of creative thinking, Mr. Production, whoever the fuck you are. Going long. Ream in the right place again. He's always in the right place. Tim Ream, great servant for the US. Great servant. But again, this is the kind of match that Wales had and Italy had. They couldn't get a stranglehold on the match. They did score and goals were rubbed out, just like this. Just like this. Christine Sinclair on Canada Day, put a smile on it, love. The camera's on you. They didn't tell you, did they? No. Bastards. But this is exactly what Bosnia did to Wales and to Italy in the playoff route. You can see him getting purchase on the match. And that goal, if it would have stood, if it would have been good, takes America right down the track to going through. Because you don't think Bosnia's going to score a couple. Not for sure. So one goal, you're in it. You guaranteed yourself penalties in my mind. If you get scored on. But the way Bosnia's coming into this match, I'd tell you they're playing an exceptional match so far. That's why it's not going to the USA's plan right now. They're playing an exceptional match in two halves. They really are. They're working for each other. Very professional. Dedicated. They're really dedicated to the cause, these guys. Tough as nails. Ball into the box. Careful, keeper. Well done, Matt. Comes, collects. That's what I want to see. He does actually catch that ball. You did witness that ball being caught by a goalkeeper. Didn't punch it. Didn't flap at it. He caught it. That's what a goalkeeper's supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. Keep it safe at the back. Serginho Dest on the ball. Doesn't go too far. Coming back into the middle. Richards at the back. Totally mastering the defence. Again, Bosnia playing the high line. Really high line. Look at the high line. Cramming the lines, making space to a minimum. They're cramming the lines. Loads of space for the cross to come in. Needs to get the cross in. Weston McKennie chips it into it. Doesn't happen. Dest got to chase back, get the ball. Beg your pardon. Simi Ream on the ball. Coming back to the right side. Dest on the wing waiting for it. Doesn't get it. Move goes around him. Weston McKennie now flights the ball in. Oh, lovely ball. Back post too far. US still in possession. Anthony with the ball back into the box. Going all the way through. And as you see, calmly, Bosnia letting it go through. Beligan frustrated with the referee. Physical action. Suspicious contact there. Off by at least a foot, Milky. Off by at least a foot. "37 minutes gone. Still no goal. And am I watching history repeat itself? It does look very similar to it because this is what Bosnia do. The USA need to keep plugging away. Don't get impatient. Keep your patience. Beautiful ball. Balogun on the edge of the box. Take the shot. Crosses. Easy gather. Easy collection. And straight out of danger. Into feet. No foul. Yes, there is a foul. Interesting. 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 A lot of protestation to the referee from American players tonight. They don't like what they're seeing. The decisions are not going their way. And I can understand. Bosnia literally not taking any grief. They're literally dominating the physical stuff. Ball one time over the top. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If he reads that properly, he's through. Massive mistake by Robinson. Holy shit. Would have been a massive mistake and could have gone through and scored. Read the play. Read the play better. I tell you. I tell you. Read the play better. Gigovic missing a big opportunity. Read the play. Ball needs to go to left wing, Weston. Well done, my son. Little hard. Robbo's got the ball in the corner. Dancing in the corner. Comes inside. Tic-tac-toe magic. Oh, that's beautiful. Cross the ball. Swatted by the keeper. Nearly headed in the own goal by the defender, Kalasanic, but it comes all the way through. Again. Great moves. Cutting through. But nobody there to put the finishing touch on. I think maybe the US team or Pochettino should take a leaf out of Balogun's book. Just take a shot on net from distance. That might just get it for you. Harry Kane did it earlier. Edge of the box. Could have had a hat-trick. Should have had a penalty. I mean, there's people out there saying he dived. And, I mean, you know, love him. But he could have had a penalty there. I don't think VAR was very kind. And you know I'm having a laugh. Beautiful back heel by Thielman. Well read by Pulisic. But doesn't find a target. That's a ball into nowhere, really. I mean, there's nobody there. That's like going through the motions, crossing the ball in the right place, but there's no one there. Rather than do that, try and shoot it off the keeper. You're in close. You never know. Put it on net, good things happen. Ball coming to the right side again. No time on the ball. Dest gives and goes, wants to get and go, gets pushed off the ball. Kolasinac doesn't let him go down the line, number 5. Robinson on the wing, left wing, cuts it back. Back to Timmy Ream. Tim taking his time on the ball, going 2 stations. Nice through ball. Balogun running down to the channel on the right wing, just in front of the box. And the free kick is won. Nice position for a free kick just outside the box. Squishes his toes. That might be painful. Peter Byrne. Hey, Peter, how you doing? A lot of England fans are relieved today. A lot of Belgian fans are relieved today. Are American fans going to be relieved today? The only host still to make it into the round of 16 is America. Mexico and Canada have already arrived. Both have tough matches. Ball in there. Nice one on the far post. Waiting was nobody. Goes out at the near post. Balogun gets the touch, but not good enough. Pochettino now. What's he going to do? Rather smartly dressed Pochettino. He's made enough money out of football. He can dress smart. There's been 3 matches between these guys all time. USA's won 2, and there's been 1 draw. They were all friendly matches. This is the first match between these 2 nations ever in history in a competition, in a competitive match, in any competition, not just a World Cup competition, but in any competition. This is the first competitive match between the USA and Bosnia Herzegovina. You say Bosnia and Herzegovina. Ball down. Nice and deep. Kolasinac now with the ball. Gives and goes. Wanted it to go back. Doesn't get it. Does now. And he's strong. Physically strong. Great experience on Kolasinac. He's got a shot. He's got an eye for goal. Great passer. Tough as nails. Good in the tackle. Reads the play exceptionally well. He's a real asset to the left side. The complete left side. Not just defence. He will wander. He will assist the attack. But you won't see him being dominated in this match by any player. He will dominate his zone. I guarantee you that. Coming up to half-time. First phase of the mission for Bosnia and Herzegovina looks like it's going to be done. That gets to half-time at 0-0. Gets to half-time at 0-0. Hey, Cabster, how you doing, buddy? In comes the cabbie. Hey, fella, how you doing? You doing well? Good, good, good. Bosnia's doing well as well. You need to move your bum. There you go. You can stay there. Yeah, well, let me move this out of the way. Happy Canada Day, cabbie. Happy Canada Day, buddy. Yeah, you get in your kibbles. There you go. That's all good. Take your time. Move on in. In it goes. There you go. It's done. Put a knife in it. Fork in it. 1-0. 1-0. And Cabby comes in, USA. I'll tell you what, Cabby must be really lucky for the USA because he comes in and you get a goal straight away. That is absolutely dynamite. Cabby gets you the goal. Get in there. Well done, Cabby. USA says thank you. 1-0 at the half. Bosnia will be deflated with that one, but you know what? You got to say, put it in the back of the net right before half-time. 2 deflections. It falls to his feet, and then whap! Past the keeper, through the keeper, and over the line. It squeals over the line. So a goal of luckiness. The deflections to put it in his way. Falls into his feet. Takes the shot. Goes through the keeper. And USA 1-0 up. Pochettino breathes and the fans go wild. 1-0 USA. Balogun, the man again. And that big red number 1 up top on the screen tells you that they've scored and it's coming up to half-time. Doesn't mean the match is over. Doesn't mean the match is over. They're going to have to look at this one. 2 players down. Edin Dzeko, slow to get up, but he's getting up. Coming together. Yeah, literally, you got to think Dest has really not seen the player coming in front of him. Can't say I can blame Dzeko on that collision. And I can't say that it's a foul per se. It's just a coming together. It's unfortunate, but it's a coming together. And 2 big guys hitting each other. Yes, it's going to hurt. 5 minutes added time. Still going to have more time added on for this one. But 1-0 right now. USA's got that goal. Looking good. Watching it again. I can't watch that screen. I cannot watch that referee screen. That just screws my mind. It's horrible, ugly. I wouldn't accept that footage from a school kid. I wouldn't accept that footage from a school kid coming through the broadcasting school. Wouldn't accept that. That would be unacceptable footage. TV footage or proper footage, nice on the eye, easy for the mind, full of proper creativity, not some whimsical dystopian bullshit from FIFA. 1-0. Let's see how much time there is. We're probably going to go to another 4 minutes, I'd say, possibly. But USA can relieve themselves now at half-time. They've got a big goal. They can reset for the second half and take it over the line. There's definitely going to be a possibility of a substitution here. Two collisions in one, 2 for 1. Excuse me. Just going to double check on the stats here, guys. Want to make sure we've got it all good. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay. Just a sec, Tabs. Yeah, you're good, buddy. You're good. You're good. Don't kill the mic, though. Don't kill the mic. You killed the mic once. You switched it off once, but you can't do that again. Yeah. You knocked me off air. Yeah, you did. I'm double checking. I can see my microphone bouncing, so you haven't killed it today. But you did. You did. Yes, you did. You little bugger. Keep watching the game. Taxi for Balogun. Taxi for Balogun. There you go. Too funny. Too funny. Too funny. He's up. He's running. He's just asking, I have to go off? Well, the trainer came on. It doesn't matter there's a head injury, Pulisic, you idiot. Jeez, man, learn the game. You play the freaking game. You should know better. But Adam's walking off. Drop the ball. Game is live. Here we go. Carry on. I'd be launching that ball in the box and getting it in down low while you're a man up. Take the advantage of being a man up. He's waiting to get on. Referee's not letting him on yet. He's on now. He's back in play. 11 on 11. One more time. No further damage done to him. He looks fine. That's a late challenge there. That is a late challenge. That is a late challenge. Coming through. However long now, it's all on the referee's clock. Whatever he's got, whatever VAR's got, the fourth official more so, they'll keep us guided, but we're blind until we go in. I reckon another couple of minutes at least. Nice pass by the referee on the money there, right into feet. Pick him up. He's a bit of a prospect. Robinson with the throw-in, coming in deep. Coming from left to right across the field. Going back to the left portion, Tim Ream passing it onto the wing. He goes past his man, but the ball goes out. He decides to fall over because he knows he's not going to beat his man. Lack of character there. Stay on your feet, son. Stay on your feet. Referee's not buying it. Look. If that shirt pull is going to pull you out, you were going down already. Should have kept going. All that space behind the defence. Now, you can flight it in there, but you had that space. Nice ball in the box. Back post. Nearly gets there. Beautiful ball in. Still in play. Bosnia keeping it alive. Dangerously. USA on the edge of the box, keeping the ball. Tic-tac-toe through the mess. It's an absolute mess he's working through. He gets through there, puts the ball in the box. USA getting the ball again, just in front of halfway. Yes, they are. They are, Cabs. They're 1-0 up. I'll give you some of your best stuff. Here we go. Coming through the middle. Doesn't get on the ball. Can't take the shot. Needs to go wide. Picks the right side. Headed down. That's a great... Oh, my life. Unfortunately. There you go, Cabby. Balogun, you got the shots off. Man. Onside, no problem. There's no problem with the onside. He was easily onside. Great header down. He gets the shots off. Unfortunately, just not low enough. 2-0 before half-time would have been a killer blow. It would have been totally match, set, done, game over. Bosnia breathing again. This Bosnia team is a team that just refuses to die. They keep coming back. And with the chances that the US has had, one goal disallowed, one there just bouncing off the bar, it could be 3-0 up right now, but it's not. It's not. Man on the ground, this could be a little bit interesting. I'm sure the VAR's going to look at this. If not, I'd be very surprised. Indeed, VAR's having a look at it. VAR is having a look at it, guys. Let's see what comes of this. Yes, buddy. Yes, buddy. It's all good. It's all good. You go where you like. Yeah, you got plenty of space down there. You can sit down there. That's it. You can sit there. You can watch the game. Yeah, of course you can, son. Of course you can. You watch the game. There you're seeing Kolasinac. Not having anything to do with Weston McKennie. They don't want nothing to do with him. They see that as a dirty play. They want nothing to do with him. And the ball goes out of play. The ball goes out of play. There we go. We are at half-time. 1-0. Okay, so listen. It's gone the way you thought it would do. It should be more goals. Bosnia's still in the match. Babadez, the coach, not too happy with what's going on. Pochettino doesn't have too much to fix on the stage right now, just to keep it as it is. But Balogun, literally getting the goal, could have had two. One was disallowed. But don't write Bosnia off just yet. Every time you write them off, they seem to come back. It's just something uncanny about this team. You write them off, they seem to come back. I've watched it a couple of times now. They don't give up. They won't give in, and they'll keep fighting. I'm telling you now, they won't give up. They'll keep fighting, and they'll stick around, and they'll make life really tough. Give me a second here. We'll go check out the stats so far on the match. Let's have a look. Come with me. Let's go check out the stats right now. Here we go. 1-0 at half-time. If you're just jumping in, 1-0 at half-time. Match literally dominated by the US. Very much so. And you got to say, Balogun getting the goal on 45. Had one in the net before, disallowed. One clipped off the bar. He could have had a hat-trick. It could have been brilliant. But he's only got one. Bosnia's still alive. Only 1-0 down. Stats on the board. Take a look. Winning stats. 86% winning stats in favour of the USA. 3% in favour of Bosnia and Herzegovina. 6 shots for the US, 2 Bosnia. 1 on target for the US, 2 for Bosnia. And both those shots literally were dangerous. Matt Friis has had a few edgy moments in front of net. He's done okay so far. But if Bosnia gets something on net and tie this up, it will be an absolute battle royale till the end of play until USA get the 2-1 winner. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping. If there's no goal coming for Bosnia, USA can add to it. But what you see in the first half is what you're going to see in the second half. I don't think you're going to see anything different. It's going to be a battle of attrition like you've seen. Looking at the possession, USA is well in possession, 63%, no doubt about that. And moving on down, pass percentage, 91% as opposed to 80% for Bosnia. Another big difference in the match there too. 4 fouls to 6 in favour of Bosnia. Not a dirty match. Not at all. Not when you consider how we finished the first half with the guy down and looking for a red card on Weston McKennie that's not coming. 2 corners to 3 in favour of USA and 1 offside. Those are the stats so far. Also want to show you the games so far while you're here. Paraguay-France, July 4th. Canada-Morocco, July 4th. This is what we're interested today. USA-Bosnia. If USA goes through, they play Belgium, July 6th in Seattle. Already through, Brazil taking on Norway. People are thinking that Norway might have an edge here. I think this is very evenly poised. The difference here is that if Brazil's defence stands up, Norway's has to. Because Brazil's got a lot of offence. Norway too. Not just Braut Haaland. But Norway's defence has to be better than Brazil's on the day. And waiting still, games coming through. Still to come through. Argentina, Cape Verde. It would be a beautiful thing to see Cape Verde take out Argentina, wouldn't it ever? Australia, Egypt. It's going to be a tough one for both teams. I think Australia can get something there. Colombia, Ghana. I'm looking for Colombia to do something. I really am. Moving up the table. We're here. Spain, Austria. Tough on the Austrians, but hey, pull a shocker. Come on, do it. Everybody would love you. Portugal and Croatia should be straightforward, you think, for Portugal, but not so. Not so. I'm sure Croatia's going to have something to say here. Portugal should be the team to march through. But will they? You never know. You never know. Taking it back on screen. Decent game so far. Mr. VAR needs to take a seat. Take your seat. Well, thank you, VAR. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Back you go to your seat. I'm just going to move the chat over here for now. Give me a second. Just looking up something, guys. 2 seconds. We've got a page moving on us. I've just got to wait for it to finish. I can't do anything until it does. There we go. Coming back through. I'm going to throw the lineups on your screens right now for the half time, letting you see what you think can be done. Who is going to change anything? You've got to think Bosnia is going to change something. But while we're in the half time, enjoy that. And some of the World Cup music as well. Enjoy looking at those lineups and pick your picks. I'll be coming back very shortly. right. Coming back at you guys. We'll be coming back at you pretty soon. Going to take the Stein off the screen and let you get back to talking straight on. I'm going to go back into the chat in 2 seconds' time. But I don't see there's much chance of changing anything here. I think that what you've got is what you're going to go with. I don't think you're going to see Bosnia change up too much. Maybe after 10 or 15 minutes they'll change something, but I don't think they've got it to change anything right now. Going back into the chat, I'm going to get into the screen in a second. I'm going to change that one more time because you know it brings me back late. I don't want to be late. Don't want to be late to the party. No, thank you. Sometimes I've come back and it's been like 30 seconds behind time, and I don't know how they can do that, but they do. They do. The dastardly people. So I just go back in, I start a new system, go through it all one time, go back to where I started, and hopefully I'm on time when I get back. That's the main thing. So far, so good. I'm not surprised with the way this match is going. Chris Kavelin, very scrappy match. Yes, it is. It is. I've got to agree. It is a scrappy match. But it could be more than 1-0. I think that's the point we got to make. Bosnia have dodged a few bullets. They've done what they do best and defend for their lives, but they've had a lot of luck as well. And you need luck, but they've made their own luck. Chris Kavelin says USA will very likely win. There's a lovely scene. Alcatraz. Looking at the island of Alcatraz. Did you believe it? People have swum from that island and gone to safety. I think 3 guys swam away from Alcatraz. Yeah, crazy, hey? And there's sharks in that water as well. As we look at it, Chris Kavelin, USA will very likely win, but as one US podcaster said, it's not fair because the US has to play 2 countries at once. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Nice one, yeah. Yugoslavia, original. Croatia, Bosnia Herzegovina now. Hotbed of football. Look at the suits down the middle of the building. Can't get back quick enough. Adams, Balogun looking around. They must have really bad concessions or really good food to slow them down getting back to their seats. They're not there for kickoff. Let's see how long it takes for that to fill up. Game's about to go live, but I'm not surprised the way we are. I do hope. Don't come down on me, US fans. I do hope that Bosnia can get a goal to make a match of this for the neutrals. Otherwise, it's going to taper out to a 1-0, possibly more, to the US, okay? That's the way it's looking right now. And I do wish that we could get cameras that could get close to the action, because watching a football match from Mars is just not fun. Literally, the distance from these cameras to the players is ridiculoso. Absolutely ridiculoso. You're too far from the action. And there's no reason for it. You could be down on the lower deck. They could build a tray, a platform, for all the cameras on the lower deck. Don't have to interfere with any seats. I know how it gets done. 45 minutes to save yourselves, Bosnia. Can you do it? Come on. Can you save yourselves? Get the flag out, start cheering for Bosnia. Whoa, yes. Bosnia, 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 Bosnia. Sound like a real dude. Let's see if we can get some luck for Bosnia. Excuse me. They need a goal. They need to get back into the match. but they have very limited options up front. What you've seen so far, I'm telling you now, is carbon copy of the way the matches have gone. It's the way it goes with Bosnia. These matches end like this. It's the same kind of system, same kind of play, same tactics, same effort. They won't give up. Balogun now takes the ball quickly, pushes it away, gets dispossessed, sleeping, and Bosnia coming the other way with the ball. They will battle, and USA has the skill sets to get around that. Coming to the left wing now. Nice take on the left wing. Tillman literally asking for the ball to take it off him. He looks like Marcus Rashford. Tillman plays a bit like Marcus Rashford. And I said earlier today, every time Marcus Rashford has the ball at his feet and he is standing still, he cannot beat you. He doesn't have the skill to beat a man one-on-one. Tillman's the same kind of guy. He needs to be flowing and running for things to happen. Balogun's on his bum again. Goes down somewhat easy. Corner ball coming in. Robinson having a great game. Robinson's having another great game. Busy man down the left wing. Puts the corner in. Another player I do like is Robinson. Great corner on the spot. It's going to be high. Gather for the keeper. Punch, no foul. Keep it alive. Keeper's going to come and claim. Dzeko now on the ball. Helping to get Bosnia up the field. The two wins have been a 1-0 for the USA. That was December 18th, 2021. Quite recently. That was a 1-0 win for the USA. Prior to that, 2018, there was a 0-0 draw. And prior to that, the first ever match between these two teams was 2013. Need a new ball. 2013, where USA won a 7-goal shootout, 4-3. Dzeko's day is done. Seems he may have pulled something. It's very early for him to be going out. There you go. He pulled up straight away. He knew straight away. They'll look at it first before letting him cross the line, but looks like a thigh strain. Unfortunate for the big man, but his day is done. Bosnia losing their talisman. You can see what it means to everybody. He's going to be a big miss. He gives them everything, the inspiration as well. Several substitutions coming in. Excuse me. Still 1-0, 50 minutes gone. Chris Robinson waiting patiently with the throw-in. Adams, who was beaten up earlier, none the worse for wear. Doing very good. Milky Moo, I'm not sure whether to laugh or to cry, Chris. He's laughing. Water is cold, Milky. Water is cold. It is. It is. Long way to go. Long way to go. 1-0 now. Is it going to be added to by the US? Second goal would kill the game off, definitely. The USA, for security's sakes, need the insurance marker sooner than later. It would take all the nerves out of the match, completely deaden the match. The USA could then enjoy the fight even better. The coach could then relax, and so could the fans. But while it's 1-0, it's still very much open. Matt Freese with the ball on his own 6-yard box, clearing, under pressure, goes long, extremely long, well cut out. It's still a very scrappy match, as Chris Cavlin pointed out. It is, Chris. It's very scrappy. Very scrappy. Let me just check something, guys. Throw in USA. Pulisic is lasting so far, 50 minutes in. Will he last the match? Not likely. He's probably coming out in about 20. Tim Ream backing it up. Passing the ball into inside on the penalty spot. Gets it back in the left flank. Just inside Bosnia's half. Tic-tac-toe move. Beautifully. Release the ball now or keep it forever. Release the ball, and that was terrible. That was a horrible pass. Tillman delivering the worst pass of the match. If he's nice and soft with that ball, gets the weight of the ball perfectly right, Balogun literally is in for number 2. Big opportunity. Long way to go. Tillman just took one in the back there. Went down, gets up, feeling his back. But he should be able to run that off. Just moving things around, guys. Keeping us online, keeping us online. If you're swimming from Alcatraz, water is cold. Yes, yes. And here's the other thing. Just in case you get locked up in Alcatraz because you're a bad boy, let me give you some advice about jumping off the rock. If you catch the tide at the wrong time, you'll never make it to the shore. You'll be sucked out to the ocean. You'll go right under that bridge, and no matter how you kick and paddle and scream, you'll never be able to stop yourself getting sucked out to sea, where all those sharp teeth are with the sharks. Just saying. So if you gauge it right, and you know how the flow is, and the tide, etc., you can be okay. But if you get in there at the wrong time, you're going to the ocean, and you'll never be seen again. Long shot going over. No trouble for Matt Freese in goal. Something different, something new. He tries it. Worth the effort. He's apologising to Barbaras, the coach. Because obviously the coach doesn't want that to happen. Counting the kicks. 5. Just a question to everybody. Reference the goal kicks and they're being timed per se now. Do you think the keepers are waiting for the referee now to start counting in order to cook more time? Because it doesn't seem that the goal kicks are getting taken any quicker on average. So when the referee starts to lay the law down, You're now literally watching the goalkeepers wait till he counts to the max and then they release it. Otherwise, they'd have kicked it out beforehand, I think. Don't you? On about the Alcatraz thing, Milky, there's a lot of good movies about it. The Birdman is one of the best, I think. Ball through now. Down low. Crossing into nowhere. Intercepted. Keeper comes out of his net. But they're taking no risks. Get out of dodge, they say. Ball hoofed up the field. Again, Bosnia completing the passing game. Winning the first ball, getting back in possession. Things they do well, but what they have a problem with is putting that ball in the back of the net. That's the real issue. That is the real issue. Putting the ball in the back of the net. They don't seem to do that on a regular basis. Being honest. They have an issue on a regular basis getting that done. Ball's way too long. No one's going to chase that down. It's far too fast. Nice touch back into the middle. Nice take. USA keeping in possession, moving the ball swiftly through the middle. Great challenge, though. Stuns that flow all in one go. Bosnia now fighting for their lives. Unfortunately, clips the back of the heel. Staying in possession. Great use of the ball. Making the ball do the work. Great tacticians. You've got to say this about Eastern European footballers. They are great tacticians. They know how to play the match. Yugoslavia, in history, Yugoslavia, a great nation in history, internationally, World Cups involved. Yeah, they didn't win one, but I beg to differ. Go back and look and see where they finished in World Cups. You will be very surprised if you don't know already. If you do know, you know what I'm saying. But Yugoslavia, an absolute massive hotbed for football. And all around that Slavic region, the eastern region in Europe, great footballing zone. They know how to play football. And the tic-tac-toe, the triangle moves, great ball in there, put it in. Oh, I tell you, great tackle. I tell you, Tim Ream saves the USA right there. Brilliant cross, well moved, well created. But a great interception by Tim Ream stops the action right there. Ball intercepted one more time. Bosnia now stepping on the gas, getting into play. The great interchange play, typical of Eastern European teams and typical of East European teams as well, is unless they have a magic scorer up top who's youthful and exuberant and can get into places, they don't score too many. That's the only knock, is the goals don't flow so much. But the footballing is pretty, it's precise. They know where to put the ball. They know how to take the pressure off. And they're cunning with their football. They're very intelligent. And defending, they do it in their sleep. It's so natural, is what I'm saying. But that hardest thing in football to master is putting the ball in the net. "60 minutes coming up. 60 minutes right now on your clocks. Decent game. Very much a decent game. Got to say, enjoying this, enjoying the flow. And again, I'm going to wish people a happy Canada Day today. July 1st, if you didn't know, is Canada Day, everybody. Every nation has their birthday. This is Canada's birthday. It's lovely and sunny outside. It's a beautiful day. Considering the torrential rain we've had for the last week, and I'm not kidding you, we've had a couple of feet of water land where we are. And normally, a couple of feet would be good enough for at least 6 months, because we live in a desert. Literally, it's desert round here. So if it's green, you're either hauling water, like I do, or it buckets down really hard. And I've never seen rain like that here ever. And it's lovely. Give me that once a week, I'll be fine. Bobbers says it's a handball. Klasanac having a word with the referee, not happy with the officialising. Bosnia are imposing themselves. Let's take a close look. Can't see anything there, really. That's coming together. Just a coming together. They do tours to Alcatraz as well, just saying. There's a VAR. Look, he's looking over. Come on, baby. Stevie gets time to use the VAR again. My little man's on the screen. He's doing his thing. VAR. Oh! 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 This could be really bad for the US. If he gets a red card here and has to walk, he doesn't come back for the next game. And if it's deemed more than that, that could be a big miss for Pochettino in the USA. But I tell you what, this referee has no other call. That is guaranteed. Carta roja. Roja. Red. Rot. Rota carta. Carta roja. Red card. Call it what you win. But he has got to pull it out. He has no other recourse here. That is a red card. Watch him look for the back pocket. He's coming out. He doesn't want to do it, but he's got to. Watch his right hand. There you go. Back pocket, you're gone. Back pocket, you're gone. This is a big, 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 big hit for the US. This is a big hit for the US. I tell you what, he didn't do it deliberately. Take a look up on my screen. There's the red card. USA has a red card. Take a look next to the USA logo. There's a red card, but that is clinically red. And it's so unfortunate. It wasn't malicious. Wasn't malicious. Now, Balogun does not play in the next game. There you go. Red card is done. Thank you, my little VAR man. Your services are not required any longer. Thank you very much. But the red card, yes, red card. Top of the screen, very similar to England match earlier. Studs right on the ankle. You need to be a referee. You need to be a referee, Milky. You're right in there, son. You're right in there. We need to get you some cards. We need to send you some cards. Absolutely. Jeffrey Perrin liked. No bad weather, only bad clothes. Milky Moo again. That's a good one. Love a good walk in the rain. No bad weather, only clothes. You know what? I love walking in the rain. I do. I love walking in the rain. Very similar to England match earlier. Studs right on the ankle. Yes. Yes. It's so true. That's the inconsistency of the refereeing, right? You know, some call it, some don't. But again, this really makes it very interesting, though. Bosnia has the man advantage. Can now freely go forward with that man advantage. They've got, I estimate, about 30 minutes that the US has got to defend. And that was a half chance, not a great chance. And Matt Freese gladly saves that one, takes a breath. Defenders can't get there quick enough. Comes in at a good pace, but not bullet fast. Now we got an interesting game. Now you have to say Bosnia has a chance to come back into this. Vasily with the ball now, throwing it out. It's now the US that's got to solidify great defense for the last 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes, I'm telling you now. It's going to be an interesting match. If we get a goal by Bosnia, it goes to extra time. It could go to penalties. But Bosnia's got to get that first one. All America has to do is defend. Just cover your bases. Don't make a mistake. Keep your nerve. And just play your game. Now you got to hunker down for 30 minutes. Ball needs to be spun in there. Doesn't get the cross in. Should have got that cross in. Delaying the cross. Hesitation kills you. You've heard that 1,000 times. Milky Moo should have happened earlier too. I tell you. Come on, Bosnia. Get in here. Get in here. Wave the flag again. We want a 1-1. We want more football. 1-1 means we go to extra time. I want more football. Come on. You want more football. We all want more football. And have you ever seen anybody with a Bosnian flag? Nice save by Matt again. Matt Freese on the ball. Well, there it is. The wee little Bosnian flag. There we go. I've had this all the way through the playoffs because I so thought at the time, big Wales fan, that you have to be kind to the opposition. So I was kind to them. Then the opposition beat Wales. So that's how kindness gets you. So I thought I'll keep the flag. Kept the flag against Italy. Holy shit, they beat Italy as well. So I kept the flag for the World Cup, waved it through their games. They're still alive. I waved it again. And I told you, this team has a habit of sticking in matches and not dying, keeping it tight. And right now, USA would be wise not to get caught going too far with too many men, leaving the back door wide open because a quick repelling and it'll be 1-1. Not the best pass, though. Robinson now intercepts, coming back the other way, full of running. No foul. Oh, come on, ref. That's not a foul. US fans are going to be nervous right now. They are going to be nervous. There is no doubt about it. Go, Gianni, you got your money pouring down from the heavens again. Gianni's getting his money. He's getting his money. He's getting his money. Blaze says, that's a yellow for me. It was pretty bad challenge, but it looked more like an unfortunate accident, not a red. I have to agree, it did look unfortunate, but when you freeze that camera like these VAR guys do, it makes it look worse. Referee doesn't have a camera to freeze frame anything, nor does the linesman. No one's leg got broken, luckily, but there was a stress of all the cleats. But what about Lionel Messi? Why was he not red carded then? Football world? Why was Messi not sent off? I called that straight away that he should have been sent off. Why not? Well, it seems that FIFA like doing certain national teams favours. And if your team's supposed to win, they want you to win. They'll play favours for you. Oh, they certainly will. They'll play favours all week long on you. But yeah, looked like a yellow, freeze-framed on VAR, looks like a red completely because they freeze-framed it down to the point of impacts and stress, and it makes it look a hell of a lot worse. If they freeze-framed it with the foot just touching without the leg bending, it looks totally different again. All depends where you freeze-frame it. Milky Moo Celtic, Melcy should have had a red. Absolutely, Milky. Should have had a red card. Definitely. But the bad thing about that situation is not the foul, it's the impact on the national team in the next round. That's the problem. Balogun now is definitely not playing next match. And what you going to do next is what I'm saying. He's not going to be there. That's a big miss. That's a huge miss. It's a big handicap for the US in the next round. Totally. So again, it's not just a red card. It's missing him next match that's going to be the real problem. Team's getting ready to get back into play. We've given Gianni the Rat enough money. That's enough money for Gianni the Rat. No more money for the Rat. There we go. 2 seconds. Game is about to restart again. Okay, let's see what happens again. 10 men on 11. USA have a man sent off. Unfortunately, it wasn't malicious, as I said at the time, but when you freeze frame a camera like that, it looks worse. It looks worse. And if you think it's a yellow, that's all good. But the referee dished out a red, and I was certain when I saw that imagery, that's all you could be giving. I held it up long enough to make my point. Sad, sad, sad. It's not this match that it impacts most of all right now. It's the next one, if there's a next one. No selection possibility for Balogun. Interesting times. 18 minutes to go. Blaze says, at least Balogun got a goal. Yes, and you know what? If his is the goal that wins the match, he took you far. He got you into the next round. Should be a corner. Robinson arguing there was a foul before, but the corner stands, and Milky Moose, swear to God, anyone else sick of Bon Jovi? Yeah. Who decided to associate just one song to the ad breaks? It's all psyops, it is. But what a dick move all the same. Absolutely. When the breaks come along, switch your sound off or cut the TV off. Don't be broadcasting propaganda to your brain. Be stronger than that. You don't need to be there for the break. I switch them off. I don't listen to their crap. I can see propaganda and recognize it in these dystopian pieces of shit that work at FIFA. And dystopian, look up the word. If you don't know what it means, look it up. Because that is the perfect word for FIFA. No word defines it better for me. Dystopian. And they don't care about the players, let me tell you that. They don't give a crap about the players, because if they did, they'd treat them far better. You need a hydration break, okay? Factor this in then. No one's ever brought this point out, but I'll give you a new argument, a new talking point on the breaks, the corruption breaks. Do you really need 2.5 minutes to hydrate yourself? Really? You need all that time to hydrate yourself? What, you're guzzling down a gallon? No, you're not. You're coming into it hydrated. There's troublemakers on the bench. That backlot, all troublemakers, I tell you. All troublemakers. But you don't need that time to hydrate. And it was never not allowed for us or you or anybody playing the football to grab a drink of water from the bench anytime during the game. It was never like illegal. It was always okay. Or the keeper's bottle. Or you stash a couple of bottles in the net and guys can drink from that too. And the coaches are always on the sideline, the water boys, yeah? They're always on the sideline with a drink, so you can get a drink anytime. So it's not about the players. It's categorically about FIFA making money. And they're dystopian. And they don't give a shit about the players. They don't give a crap about the fans. They only care about themselves as a business. I don't even watch the ads, Milky Moo. I shut the complete thing down. I come back with a new one, wait for the game to come back. I shut them down. I won't give them my time. My brain is worth more to me to stay sane, you know? But back to the match. Bosnia now cooking the time on the clock. They need to be a little bit more direct, not going backwards. That doesn't help anything. You just allow America to walk up the field. Yes, you could say, well, it's to open up space, Stevie. Yeah, for sure. But once or twice is good, not all the time. Edge of the box, needs to go to the wing, needs to go to the wing. Needed to go to the wing. It's gone to the wing in a different way. Alabegovic is doing great stuff. If Bosnia score, you will hear a pin drop in this building. It will be silence, but for a handful of Bosnians going nutso. Ball into space. Losing possession. No foul. Carry on, says the referee. Ream up the line. America breaking out. Remember, they are one man short. Balogun sent off in the 64th minute. He's leaving all his garbage on the field. What a tramp this referee is, eh? Dumping shit on the field. I'm joking, right? But tapping the player. I'm looking to see what... Yeah, Pulisic does get clipped. Does get clipped. It's great watching the coach from Bosnia, man. He is just an absolute eyeful to watch. Well done, Pulisic. There's a bit of time wasting gone on. Good lad, good lad. That's what you do when you're down. If you're 10 men to 11, you got to waste time. You got to cook the clock. Tim Ream with the ball going long. Tillman now on his own. Nice little back heel. He's done that a couple of times. Into the middle. Put it away. 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 There you go. But I think he's offside. I think he's offside. You can put your finger up all you like. But I think you're offside. I think you're offside. Mr. Pulisic, I think you're offside. They're checking it. Let's have a look. Everything's good there. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. You're offside. You're offside, matey. All day long. All day long. Yeah, keep waving your finger. You're wrong, Pulisic. You're way offside, dude. You can see that from Mars, where I'm looking from. The camera's so far away, I can still see it. Sounds like Brian Clough or something he'd say. I'm so far away from the camera, I can still see you. Those comments he made on training fields. For missing that bad, you want bloody shooting. Referee getting a card out. He's getting excited. I can feel for the coach. Remonstrating about the linesman. He's had enough of the linesman. You can feel for him. You can feel for him. Still 1-0. See, another goal went in disallowed. And Bosnia is still alive. And if they get that tying goal, you'll mark my words, America needed the insurance marker. The second goal. Right now, the referee's doing well to keep control of this. Free kick coming in. This is what needs to happen. It needs to skyrocket into the top corner and end the game right now. End the pressure and let the US coast this one over the line. Milky Moo, at least you get different ads. We're being driven by crazy. We're doing crazy without them. Now I understand what you're saying. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my... Yeah, I know what you're saying. That group. Mm-hmm. Free kick, lovely position. Needs to... Keeper wants it to come right, but he needs to go over the wall. It's become an absolute gong show with free kicks on the wall nowadays, hasn't it? Eh? How many people do we need to stand in front of the wall like school children? Really, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It went from being such a simple affair, lining up a wall, getting the shot in or the chip of the cross, to absolute nightmare right now. He needs to go to the right side of the keeper, the left side as we're looking. Left post. And he does. And I said that's what he does, and he does. 2-0. He needs to go to the left side of the keeper, right side of the keeper as you're looking. Boom. In it goes to the left side of the keeper as his right. 2-0. Insurance marker in the bag. It is now done. There's no way Bosnia's coming back into it. Mark yourself, mark yourself, mark yourself into the next round. And we say, big time, goal for USA. They did very well. Beautiful free kick. And in the back of the net it is. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. USA. Game over. It is done. Beautiful free kick. Lovely free kick, I've got to say. But he does exactly what I'm looking at. Game is literally over now. That is done. Beautiful free kick. Keeper gets something, but can only help it in. Don't blame the keeper. Beautiful free kick. Adams got it right. And it wasn't in the corner, okay? Wasn't in the corner. Take a close look from behind. He gets there late. Had he had maybe stood maybe a foot or two to his right, he'd have saved it. He was too far over to the left. Well done for Adams for seeing that. 2-0 USA. Game is done. USA fans can start eating apple pie, getting the barbecues going, slinging the beers, singing Bon Jovi songs and happy, happy times. I tell you. They're doing well. They're doing well. They're having a good World Cup. The only thing is, Balogun is the big, big miss next match. Big, big miss next match. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Game over, Milky Moo. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Game is over. It is done. Put a fork in them. Brave nation, Bosnia, is Dunsky. Absolutely Dunsky. There's no coming back from this. Not in a million years. So I am already entering the USA into match number 81 versus Belgium, July 6 in Seattle. Probably would have been nice if the USA could have had a match July the 4th, eh? Just saying, you know. Would have been the perfect party. American independence, July the 4th, play a game, win, per se. You wouldn't want to lose on that day. They'd never forget it. But credit to Bosnia. They've had a great tournament for who they are. They got to a knockout round match. Amazing, amazing situation. And again, I'm going to say it. They're not a big team. They're not a big international club, international team. Therefore, they don't, or they are not afforded big money like big international teams are. They've done this on a shoestring budget to do what they've done, Bosnia Herzegovina. And I give them absolute credit and respect for doing that. But reality is, the cream always rises to the top. And today, the USA has got cream ready for the apple pie because they're going through. And they're going to support their team all the way through. July 4th, they won't play, but they'll enjoy a celebrating day. 2 days later, they'll be playing in a big match. And they're going to have to go for it. When they line up against Belgium in Seattle, they're going to have to go for it. I'm sure they will. But an entertaining match by the US. Not exactly what they had thought was going to come their way, especially with the red card. But it is what it is. Now we're going to watch the game dissolve. 5 minutes plus added time. Bosnia need a miracle goal now to give us a classic finish. Without that goal, it's just going to be a training match routine right now. And they have the man advantage. They haven't used that very well. And again, you might want to say, give the USA credit and a brilliant piece of defending. Brilliant piece of defending there by Freeman. Keeper just got nailed. He's making more out of it than he should. If the ball's free, you're allowed to go for the ball. We'll see what happens. Take a second look. I don't think there's anything malicious in that. I don't think you've got anything to look at. He's trying to get out of the way. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Just the one red card today. Get up, Freeze. Just get up. The game's nearly done, man. You're going to the next round. Substitution coming in. Behalter, a guy I do like to see playing for the US coming into the battle. He'll love getting out there. Loves playing for the US, no doubt about it. And he brings a decent match. There's Daddy. Daddy Behalter. Pulisic's day's done. He's gone long. He's gone long. I didn't think he would go over 70 minutes, but he's done well. Dest coming in. Pepe going out for Behalter. Big kick by Matt Fries, who's had somewhat things to contend with today. First half, he had to be busy on 2 shots on target. Since then, second half, although Bosnia's got the man advantage, he hasn't been troubled too much. But indeed, a red card makes a big dent on such a super day's action for the US. It really does. But Belgium are who you will be playing. And I think that's a really good battle. I think the US stands good in that match. They won't be overawed. Belgium have really not been a threat. And Senegal should have gone through today. 2-0 up, losing 3-2 to Belgium. Just saying. I have to somewhat laugh the way that ball was smashed out of play. Excuse me. No mercy on slashing the ball out of play through the man. Tea time. Oh, that's a searching ball, but nobody on it. Bring it down, go to the wing. Get the ball back in there. 2 targets in the middle, 3 at the back post. That's a lovely ball. And it could have caused problems. And then, tell you what, it nearly creeps in. Good defending right at the right time. Pepe has the call against him. Malik Tillman, although not fantastic on the day, that goal will stay in his memory forever. Stayed the course. Simple match, simple game, but gets a goal for his trouble. Beautiful ball into the box. Again, USA repelling the danger. Does the cross come in? 1-on-1, take the ball with you, son. Little chip over the top. Easily headed out by Anthony. Down the line it needs to go. Changing the play. 90 minutes is gone. We're looking for extra time. Could be quite a bit, you know. Could be quite a bit. Let's see what happens. $10 minutes. There you go. We got 10 minutes. I said it was going to be quite a bit. 10 minutes added time. Possible to get a goal. Not impossible to get 2, but highly unlikely, don't you think? Canada do play on the 4th. Yes, Milky. Absolutely. Absolutely. We've had our birthday on the 1st of July. And USA's is the 4th. So we'll get to play on their birthday. But I'll tell you this much. Going up against Morocco is going to be a big mountain to climb, let me tell you. Last time of note, Canada played Morocco in the 2022 World Cup finals in the group phase. Now, a knockout round match, a round of 16 match. So looking at the two situations there, Canada evolving as a footballing nation, now moving into a round of 16 match for their first ever time in history. Coming up. Cross coming in, going way wide. Have a look at this. Asking for the corner. What do you think? Hard to say, hard to say, hard to say. Well blocked on the line, I tell you. Eight minutes to go in added time. USA attacking, one man down. Weston McKennie moving to the left side, waiting for the ball to come back. Doesn't come back. Weston McKennie gets the ball himself, takes on one. Nice little flick on the inside. Tight spaces, call for tight flicks. Going down the line, racing, racing, racing. Big physical challenge. Excellent battle. Free kick coming up against McKennie. Great battle, great battle. He gives you everything. The broken thumb is moving. It's moving. I can move it for the first time in a week. Look at that. It's moving. Thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up. It is moving. 7 minutes to go. We know what's happening here. We're going through the motions. It would be nice if Bosnia could get at least one. It's doubtful, though. Everything is on the outside. It's just not quality enough. And everything that comes down the middle, the US are eating it up, getting out of dodge, using the experience and the quality, and keeping the team moving up and down the field, despite being a man down. Head for the corner flag. Head for the corner flag. It's long ways to go, but just head for the corner. Could be a free kick there. Tillman wins the free kick. Well done, well done, well done. I don't agree with all these substitutes in and around him, though. I think that's got to be sorted out. Another substitution coming up by the US. Hold up, substitution coming up. Weston McKennie, the man, coming out of the game. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Done. And notice how I whip that flag down. Done. Yes. Like a German linesman. Jawohl. 5 minutes to go. It is a done deal. We're waiting for the final seconds to come along and get America into it. Ball through the middle, running through, great defensive take, alleviating the danger of the third goal coming in. Shot coming in, but way over. Way over. Freeman shooting for the moon. But the only thing that destroys this wonderful picture for the US is that red card. That is a big miss. Considering Bellingham been in really good form during the World Cup for the US, that's going to be a big miss. Yes, you have other forwards that can take the place. I get it, obviously. But he's been on song. And people get used to playing with him while he's in form, on song, goals are flowing, teams winning, everything's going perfectly. He's onside by a second there, but the referee letting it go. Throw into the US. He was onside just by a gnat's knacker, I tell you. Just onside. Well run. 3 minutes 20 to go, roughly. Now, why has the camera not been on that all day long? The fans. Get on the fans. That's what you need to be on. On the fans. That's the real story. When there's a dead play or a stoppage in play, get on the fans. They always dress up at World Cups. You had Wonder Woman there in US outfit. You've had guys in wigs and all sorts of stuff. Get in the crowd. Film the fans. That's the real story. In between the game. And the wonderful thing about the fans is they love being on camera. Them huge big screens. They're getting their fans on them big screens with the mobile cameras that walk around the stadium. It should be non-stop action. Excite the crowd during an average game or a boring game. Some of the things that are promoted really do help the match. Some things don't. But when you interact with the fans, it certainly does. 3 minutes to go roughly. And I'll say this, I'll give the referee credit. He's had a decent affair, and that one just narrowly going wide. Free stretching. He may have pulled his shoulder slightly there. Look at the bounce when he lands. The compression on the shoulder joint. Tucks under his arm. Sometimes that twists under there and you can pull something. Bosnian fans, naturally not so happy. But hey, you've come a long way. Come on, think about that, Bosnian fans. You've come a long way. You were never going to win the World Cup. You were never going into the quarterfinals or the round of 16. This is your final. Oh, I tell you, just past the post. Keeper stretching. Close on. Close on. And he's got some feistiness to him. I like that in a striker. I like that in a striker. I don't think that's bad at all. Being feisty, getting on the forwards, getting on the defenders. Free kick there. Absolutely easy free kick. He's saying it's not a foul. I absolutely 100% agree with him. That's shoulder to shoulder. That was shoulder to shoulder. But the guile of Tim Ream goes down at the right time. Fools the referee and the linesman. Kills the clock. USA now with Matt Freese with the ball. One long kick into the corner. And the match should be done. Doesn't go in the corner, but close to. Throw in coming up. USA seconds away from advancing, as you knew they would. And the game over sign is game over. Absolutely game over. And there we go. Referee blows the whistle. US quite relieved to get over the line. Man down, Balogun, red carded. Bosnia going out. Their race is run. And they can be proud of what they've done. They can be proud of what they've done. They should not need to hang their heads. 2 goals on the day. It could have been more. 2 goals rubbed out. Clipped the bar. Balogun could have had a hat-trick before he got sent off. But there it is. Weston McKennie and the crew going through. Another big performance by the whole team. I think man of the match, you could say, is Balogun for the goal earlier. But he gets sent off. So you cannot have a man of the match when you get a red card. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Cannot do it. Second goal of the game was Malik Tillman. He didn't have a fantastic match, did he, eh? He was in and out all the time. gets the goal, insurance marker, 2-0, and really makes it safe for the US. But again, I don't think Malik is my man of the match either. Let me know what you're thinking. But at the end of the day, USA going through, going to play Belgium. It's going to be interesting. And Tillman, like I say, gets the second goal, heralded as a hero right now. But he didn't do too much in the match. Bit of a link player. And there's Balogun, which is interesting because he should be nowhere near the pitch. Matt Freese, number 24, applauding the crowd. Chris Kavanagh, great watch along as usual. Thanks, fellas. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Australia's got a game coming up here pretty soon. It's going to be tight, but I think you can get something there. I really do. I don't think Egypt is bigger than you. I think Australian grit, determination will take you far. I'm saying you can get something out of that. I really do say you can get something out of that. Really, I do. I'm going to go now get some stats and tell you what's going on the stats planet. Let's see what happens from this match. We've got all the stats we need. Give it a quick refresh. Come in from the other side. Studio man is going in. What have we got there? Home. Thank you very much. DOS 0, the red card's in the air. We've got it already. Beautiful. Going on to the stats. Come with me. I'll take you to the stats right now. We'll see what this game was all about. Boom, in front of your screens right now. USA 2-0 on the day. Let's spare a thought for Bosnia Herzegovina coming through the playoffs, taking out Wales, taking out Italy, doing brilliantly to get into the round of 32. And finally, reality check. USA take them out. Folarin Balogun on 45, Malik Tillman on 82. 2 goals rubbed out and a red card for Balogun. Looking at the stats, those are the stats. 8 shots, 2 on target, USA, 11 on for Bosnia, 4 on target. 52% possession. It was even possession all through the match, despite the US going down with the red card, going a man short on 64 minutes. Passing was very even, close to 400 each. Pass accuracy in a battle of attrition, which is exactly what it was. It was a battle of attrition, 87% to 85%. Fouls 7 to 13 in favour of Bosnia, and you would have expected that. You totally would have expected that. And to show how good and how nice this game was played, there was only 1 yellow card. Just the 1 yellow card. And I tell you, really, apart from that, I think there's one thing we're forgetting to say, is that Rafael Klaus, the Brazilian referee, really had a decent match. And when things started to get fiery, he kept everybody in check and he kept the match alive. So I think for the first time in this World Cup, I'm going to congratulate the referee for having a great match. Rafael Klaus. I can't say the same about the linesman. I'm just talking about the referee. So Rafael Klaus, Brazil, thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Great match. You did really, really well. Yellow cards, only 1 yellow card. That's how well Rafael Klaus mastered this match. Red cards, 1. And that was obviously coming from VAR, not from the referee. The referee has to adjudicate, gets the old VAR sign, fingers in the air, goes to the monitor, takes a look, listens to what the robots are telling him. Then he has to reluctantly come out and bring that red card out of the back pocket. If it goes to the back pocket, you know it's done. I held that red card up all the way through, knowing full well with conviction that it was a red card. You might not like that red card, US fans, and I can totally understand, because it was an awkward coming together and it wasn't deliberate. And back in the day, let me just say this, red cards were given out for deliberate nastiness or aggressiveness or dirty play. That one wasn't. Sometimes you have an orange card situation. To me, that was an orange card, whereby I think we need to insert the sin bin for 15 minutes for infractions that are not yellow, but a little bit more than that, and not red, just a little bit less. So I think we need to bring in the orange card or the sin bin, whichever they want to do. But I think an orange card for fouls, because let's face it, as the game is evolving, so does the carding system. You bring in VAR, it changes everything. 3 offsides for the USA, 4 corners, 2-3. Coming back on screen, guys. There we go. But orange card. Is it a thought that we need to look at? The orange card. The sin bin. It's been talked about for quite a while. People think that, if it's not red, why are you giving a red? Like I can say, I can understand American fans not seeing eye to eye with that red card, thinking it was a yellow because it wasn't deliberate. And it wasn't deliberate. It was a coming together. It was very unfortunate. But when the cleats start to bend a leg and the VAR freeze frame it because they're looking for something, these termites within the game of football are looking for something to eat, and it's players and getting them carded. You don't freeze that the way you do. The referee has nothing to work with. No one's got a serious injury. A yellow card might have done it on one day, but today it's the red. That's why I say think about the sin bin, think about the orange card. Great watch along as usual. Thanks, fellas. Thanks, Chris Cavlin. Milky Moo has to be Tillman. Tillman, I think, is going to take it. I think he does take it. He gets the insurance marker. Had it not been for the red card, Balogun gets it. I think that Vasilid in goal for Bosnia made a few saves. Fries in net was very handsy and very busy on 2 big stops, especially the one that he pushes out of goal, the corner. So he was a busy keeper out of the 2. But I think at the end of the day, I think Tillman is the pick. Yeah, I'll go with that, Milky. I think Tillman is the pick. Chris Cavlin will be tight for sure. Outcome not a given in any sense. Australia might make history. I think, like what I said before, that grit, that absolute determination, I think you've got more of that. Not coming down on Egypt at all. They deserve to be where they are. But I think you've got more in the tank. You've got more grit. And I think you'll bring more to the game. You'll fight harder. Might sound strange. You're thinking Egypt won't fight. No, they will. But I've got a sneaky feeling. I've seen your Australian team play up close here in Canada recently, remember? I've seen Australia play over the last few years up close as well. I just think you're the better team out of the 2. I don't look at Egypt and go, oh, Mo Salah, wow, ooh, yeah. One man does not make a team. Get into that game, Chris. I tell you now, enjoy it. And I think Australia should be fighting for something. You can make history. There's nothing to stop you. It's a positive picture. Enjoy that day. Milky Moo Celtic seal the deal while his team are a man down. Absolutely. 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 So there we go, guys. I'm going to go now back into the studio, start plotting some more matches as we go through. But I've already put one round of 16 match up, and that is the Canada versus Belgium match. As we get more of the round of 16s coming through, I will start listing them. And know this, the time doesn't matter for me. The time here, this World Cup, is perfectly situated for anybody in South, Central, or North America. It's our World Cup, so we're on the golden time. Everything's easy. It's during the day or early evening. Some are late evening. If you're going into Mexico, those games are later because of the heat, and that's the way it's done in Mexico. They play later, and it's wonderful. You have a big fat meal, you go to the game, you get some cervezas, boom, and in you go. You enjoy the game. Ripped. Fantastically ripped, having a fantastic time. Food and wine, whatever you need. But looking at it. Milky Moo, Chris, Blaze. I'm going through the list here. Jeffrey, got you in there, Jeffrey Perry. Milky Moo Celtic as well. As we go back up, if I miss anybody, Steve, I got you in there. I'm saying hello to everybody as we go. Lynn Pitts, I got you in there. And Jonathan, I got you in there. If I missed anybody, kick me in the ghoulies next time. But I got everybody in there that was in the chat. You rocked it. You brought it again. Thank you so much. Go down in the library. Check what's coming next. Portugal. Yeah. Big game coming. You might want to catch it back on here. Check the listings. I'll see you at that one. But for now, USA's moving through. Well deserved. Decent match. Still more football coming. And I got to say, honestly, this World Cup, I believe, is coming off the back of the best group phase I think I've ever seen at a World Cup. We can make our assertions about what's happening off the field, yada, yada. That doesn't change the World Cup. Doesn't impact the players. What we're seeing on the field of play, yes, the field of play, the pitch, is what I say the best World Cup group we've ever seen. Top to bottom, from Group A all the way down to Group L. Fantastic plays, fantastic effort. The only thing you can spark about is some of the teams that left probably should not have left. And I'm not just talking about Iran. I'm talking Germany. I'm talking Holland. Shouldn't have gone out the tournament. Should still be in it. But teams and parity is closing on you. And the tactics are all the same from all these teams. So it's all coming down to who's physically stronger, as you've seen, who imposes themselves on these matches at this World Cup. But moving through, once we get to the next round, the round of 16, well, my friends, that is really, truly where the World Cup will begin. The round of 32 is a shift and getting rid of the deadwood, getting ready for the real round to begin. Then you're in the quarters. Then you're in the semis. And then we've got the final coming from New Jersey, July 19th. Yes, Jersey, July 19th. Long way to go. Long way to go. 18 days to go. But like I say, I think the play, the teams, the fans, it's all been totally positive. And on the pitch, the field of play, it's been the best World Cup in group phase I think I've ever seen. Just saying it. Just saying it. Has to be, sorry, Chris says, will be tight for sure. Outcome not a given in any sense. Australia might make history. I think you do. I think you do. I'm not writing Egypt off. But I think that spirit of your team is something that takes you further. Just saying on the day. Milky Moo, seal the deal while his team are a man down. Yes, absolutely. Milky Moo, did you see organisers have announced that Canada will take part in next year's Eurovision Song Contest? Really? What the hell for? We're not Europe. We're North America. That's kind of funny. What, they're trying to make all continents come together as one kind of thing? That's really dystopian. I don't know about that. That's pretty funny. But did you see organisers have announced that Canada will take part in next year's Eurovision Song Contest? That's funny. Just for your information. That's funny, mate. Leonardo, USA versus Belgium again. Yes, 1985. You're right there, buddy. You're right there. Nice, he says. Nice, he says. You must be getting ready for Norway, Leo. Just give me your thoughts on Norway. What are your thoughts? Give me one word. Leo Baraviera, Brasilia, Brazil. I'm coming straight to you right now. What is your thoughts? And thank you for the good luck on England. What is your thoughts on playing that match against Norway? And where do you think it's going? That's what I'm saying. Where do you think that's going? Your next round match. Are you happy? Are you sad? Is it going to be what you need? Just a second, I'm polling down. There we go, getting into the slot right now. That's down one. Just a second, guys. I'm going down here. Oh, no, I need to go up. I need to go up, not down. Sorry. I'm going the wrong way. I'm scrolling the wrong way. Scrolling the wrong way. But yeah, Norway. Really tough, says Leo. I think you're right. That match for me is dead even. It's dead even. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, I think, to be honest with you, the defences, Norway's defence, for me, has got to stand up and has got to operate better than Brazil's defence. Reason why I say that is because on the offence, I think you have more trickery to unlock it. For Norway's sake, they have a goal machine, Braut Haaland, for sure, and Futsov as well. But you'll be wise to that. Their forwards are selling themselves on TV. You know all about them. They score the goals, big names, yada, yada. You came into the competition quietly for Brazil. And I did say, you're going to grow in the competition. You're going to bond. You don't need Ney Misery because he's done nothing for you. And you will progress deep into the competition. How far you go is literally up to your guys bonding, making it happen and coming together for the cause. But the showing so far is exactly what I said it would be, especially when Martinelli puts the cherry on the cake for you. The show is still going to go long. Norway, I think you got it. I think you really got to really see an even match. But that Norway defence needs to stand strong. That's where I see a weak link in the situation between the two teams. My situation lining both teams up. Comparing strengths, comparing weaknesses. The defence of Norway will have a tougher time than they think. They need to last. I am happy, real challenge. There he goes. He's really happy. It's a real challenge. There you go. It's a real challenge. Milky Moo, have to expect Erling to score 1, so Brazil would need at least wee goals, in my opinion. If you can keep him off the board, that will be an achievement. He doesn't score in every match, but he scores a lot in most. Funny to say it like that, but that's the way it looks. He scores in bunches. He scores lots of goals. He's a scoring machine, and he scores for fun. He's a huge man and still young. Hard to knock off the ball. Hard to knock off the ball in the air. And once he makes his mind up and he times that run, his speed is something electric as well. For a big man, when he really kicks into gear, watches the line, sees the ball coming through, and darts diagonally through onto that oncoming ball, he's got electric pace for a man that size. And once he's up and running, you're not stopping him. So yes, the big obvious is keeping Haaland off the board, Foot's off as well. And I tell you, they can get scoring from all around. But the big guys up front, Brazil know all about them. They're wise to it. They're going to have to stop them. But if you know what's coming, it's easier to negotiate. If it comes at you like a shocker, someone off the bench you've never seen before, not so easy to negotiate. So I think they'll negotiate it pretty well. But again, it's an even match. It's going to be a tough battle. You could see that going long. Penalty kicks, possibly. But I do say that both teams are in that one 100%. 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, guys, I'm going to lock it, stock it, and get out of here and go get some food because I'm starving-o. But hey, USA does it. Belgium now knows. Another round of 16 match is coming our way. And so far, just to kill it, Paraguay's got France. Canada has got Mexico on July 4th. July 6th, we now have United States taking on Belgium. July 5th, your match, Leo. Brazil taking on Norway, as well as July 5th in the cooker. England taking on Mexico. And I am so getting dressed up for that match. This place is getting decked out for England and Mexico, I'm telling you. And I'll be wearing something on my bonce as well. Not giving you everything. But I'm getting dressed up for that one. Because for me, you all know I love Mexico. But for Mexico to play England in the Azteca, for me, that's probably one of the biggest matches I could probably get to broadcast and enjoy it all the way through. Because I love both teams. I love all the teams. You know that. I'm daddy down the middle. But Mexico, especially in the Azteca, in the heat, with altitude on a hot night. England, you better beware. You better beware. Because Mexico is coming. They know you, England, but they're coming for you. And you're going to have to play on their terms. Every single one that I just explained. Yeah. Get loads of water in you, boys. You're going to need it. It's going to be a long haul for England. July 5th, not far away. With that said, we have had so much fun. We have more fun to come. This is illegal to have so much fun at such a competition. It should be illegal to have so much fun, but it's not. And I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you are too. I really do hope you're having fun. Thank you so much for being here again, guys. And remember, like, subscribe, join the family. Get in here anytime. And Portugal coming up next. Let's see what comes of that one. It's going to be an interesting match, I tell you. And just to give you some information on Portugal, if they win, it's not easy time. It's not easy time. Last thing I'm going to say today. Portugal, if they win over Croatia, which they could, but Croatia's coming to win as well. But if Portugal or Croatia win that match, the likelihood is that they may play Austria in the round of 16. But more than likely, they'll be looking at playing Spain. Ouch. Leave the tournament. Bad days coming. So Croatia, Portugal, looks like thanks for coming. But if you can have two teams to upset Spain in the round of 16, Portugal and Croatia have it here. They can think the match through. Physically, they can match it. But they have great experience in how to shut people down. Both Croatia and Portugal. Goodbye, my friends, says Milky Moo. Goodbye to Milky Moo. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Have to expect Erling Haaland to score one. Let's see if he does, Milky, and that's for the Brazil-Norway game. I'm writing down your tip right now. Milky says Haaland scores 1. What if he scores 2? Does that count? Of course it does. Guys, on your way. Thanks again. Enjoy the World Cup. Keep enjoying it and keep enjoying Ultimate Soccer as well. And I'm so grateful for you guys being here. I'll tell you, see you pretty soon. Cheers, guys. Next one up, Portugal